Now, Will, before we dive in to USF, prior to you starting your term as chair of the USF Board of Trustees, you were co-chair for Super Bowl 55. What was that like from your perspective, helping to run a Super Bowl in the middle of a pandemic?
Well, first of all, I knew we would be in good shape because Rob was actually running the show as CEO of Super Bowl 55. But to be co-chair of a Super Bowl with one of your heroes, Derek Brooks, is an amazing experience. And so I was the little chair and he was the big co-chair, I can assure you in that. But I'm most proud, watching Susie tonight, Rob, I'm most proud of the fact that in a Super Bowl, we were able to honor in person 7,500 healthcare workers from Tampa Bay. We gave away what ultimately would have been at market value $60 million worth of Super Bowl tickets to people who are fighting for our lives every single day in our hospital systems. That was amazing. That was the best part.
Well, you were incredible, man. You were awesome. Now, Michael, I got a question for you coming off of some great news this week. You recently announced contract extensions for your entire coaching staff. Why was that such a big priority for you?
Well, for us, we preach and talk a lot about Team USF. I know some of the professional GMs and presidents here in the house usually make fun of me because they only have one head coach to work with. I got 14. And when you get a chance to do that and know that what we've been through this pandemic and working and putting our student athletes first and having success on the court and fields, that's when you know you've got something really special. And we're tackling these sea of change in college athletics. You've got not only the pandemic, you've got NIL, you've got transfer portals that are hitting new levels, and we're navigating it together as a team. While all of our head coaches are basically department heads of their sport, together we navigate these waters, and that's what it's going to take for us to reach our full potential at USF, and I believe in stability and patience to get where we're going to go.
Quick follow-up, you really wanted to lock up Jose till 2027?
We absolutely did, and in all candor, obviously Mr. 400 we're glad to have him here tonight, and he's a perfect example of what leads our 14 head coaches, to have someone that started 22 years ago, built a program from scratch, and that shows that having patience, giving the tools that they need and to be successful, and now we've got one of the finest women's basketball programs in the country. I
would concur. It's a good man right there. Speaking of priorities, Will, one of your first tasks as the chair of the trustees was to unveil a pretty monumental announcement and vision, and that's for an on-campus stadium. What is your perspective there in trying to help make that happen? I know if anybody can help do it, it's you, and it's such a phenomenal initiative.
Well, thank you, Rob. First, we have great partners at the Tampa Sports Authority and the Glazer family and Raymond James, so we love playing there. But at the end of the day, we're playing in somebody else's home. And the USF students and the alumni and our players and this community and USF deserves to be able to play football games on their home campus, in their stadium. And so I'm here to tell you, we're building a great, what Coach Scott's building is going to be a great football program. We're building the foundation for a great football program, and we are also going to be building a world-class football stadium on our campus. Mark it down. It's going to happen. We need your help, but we're going to do it.
Michael, last question for you. Coach Scott, I mentioned here tonight, they just nailed down an incredible early signing class that was ranked the #1 transfer class in the entire country. How great do you feel about the future of USF football with Coach Scott leading the way?
Well, I feel extremely strong about Coach Scott. We're coming up on, a 5th year anniversary when he won we knew he'd be a perfect fit for Tampa because 5 years ago he won the national championship.
5 years ago today.
5 years ago today, he won the national championship at Raymond James Stadium. But Coach Scott has set the right culture, and as you just mentioned, to come out with the #1 recruiting class related to the transfers just speaks volumes about our future, and we're just really proud to have Coach Scott lead us into the rest, to have success unlike we've ever had before. So we appreciate it. We're looking forward to it, and glad to have Coach Scott on board.
Will, Michael, great job. Let's give him a round of applause.
Go Bulls.
Go Bulls.
The future has never been brighter for USF athletics with these two guys leading the way.